Hey, Bucket Trash here, doing a laptop video camera review. Um, Most of the reason for that is everything I've got is packed up except for this laptop, and I don't feel like dragging everything out to be able to make one of my normal videos with the good camera. Uh, I said I was going to review darkmount yesterday, but after playing some more of War for Cybertron, I think I really need to review this instead. This is the uh, War for Cybertron Megatron. He is a tank. A hover tank, but you do have the option of making it regular tracks. Flip those down the side, and the light is horrible right here. Flip the tracks down, and you've got tracks. It's got little wheels, but it is the open side of this. You can see the hands, you can see all that, and I really don't think there's any way to be able to flip this around and have the painted side out. I mean, I really do think this is just supposed to be a hover mode, and then they said, well, let's make it a tank too. Play value. Because really, even all the molded in detail of the tank treads and wheels and everything is on this open side with the hands out. So, I don't know. To me, I would have rather just had better uh, I would have rather had just better hover pads than to have the tanks, treads, and hover pads. Um, the gun looks very good in this mode. It fits in very well into this channel right here. Um, One thing on here is on the inside of the gun, there's actually some clear purple plastic. So it does have some very decent detailing in it. Uh, Not a whole lot else I can say about this. Let's go ahead and just, oh yeah, these flaps right here are part of the feet, and they just fold over the sides of the gun to make it look a little bit more integrated. I really do like this. Um, it would have been neat to have a Voyager. I think this would have been a very good Voyager with more moving parts for the tank mode, because if you played the game, you know all this right here is different segments that kind of move independently of each other. It would have been nice to have them, have a more layered look. But as it is, this whole gray section is just the bottom of the foot, so you really can't segment that too much. Now, once you've got the gun off of it, the next thing you're going to do is just going to go ahead. This gray panel right here is going to kind of flip up. You're going to flip the legs out like that. Fold those flaps flat. Get the feet like that. And it's already coming along very nicely. You're just going to take this little pincher deal, flip that up, flip it to the side, and nest it back down in there like that. Going to take the hover pads, and it's a little bit difficult to get the hands back out of here. At least for me, I lack fingernails. I've got a bad habit of biting them. So, times like now, I just have to sit here and ramble while y'all watch me try and get little bitty hands out of some little bitty holes. But it's doing good. I've got 2 of 4 so far. There's 3 and 4. Now, once you get all this open, all the hands out, these are just going to fold together like that. And even though the hands are in a top half and a bottom half, they really do come together well. If you can see them right there, they're kind of in a pose kind of like this right here. Very nice looking. Next thing you're going to do is going to grab the shoulders and just pull them out and down like that to spread them out. Kind of straighten the arms a little bit. That gray panel is going to there's a double joint in it actually. You've got to make sure that the double joint is up, and then fold that up and clip it into place on the back. Close that up. I have another bad habit. I don't read instructions unless I think I haven't gotten it. I just always thought, I was just thinking, man, that is some weird skirt armor. You know, I don't know why they did that, but they didn't. And after I played the game, once I finally got it back from my friend who borrowed it the day I bought it, because I was going offshore, and I got to play the game, I'm like, oh, that's how it goes. So anyway, now you're just going to take and flip the head up, which is a very nice looking head, and put the chest armor up, which doesn't really peg into place, but does a good job of staying right there. And that is him. The cannon can clip onto either arm. They've got these square pegs, which I've always said, you know, don't ever use a square peg because they never work. These work great. They hold on very well. Just clip that on right there, and you are done with Megatron. The elbow articulation is a little bit strange. If you look right here, the whole... Actually, you probably can't see it. Let me show you on the arm that doesn't have the cannon on it. If you see right here, whenever you start articulating it, there's no connection right there. It's got a it's hinged on top of the forearm. On the bright side, it does give you nearly 180 degrees of posability, but it looks bad at the elbow itself. If you bend it less than 90 degrees, like that right there, it's not near as noticeable. And this, for being only a deluxe-sized figure, looks very good in static poses. I mean, you can just have him, you know, the way I usually get him is about like that on the shelf, and he looks fine like this. He's bulky enough, he looks menacing enough that he doesn't really have to do all that much to look good. But here's the thing, he's still very posable. The hips go out to the side like that, the feet are on a wobble joint, front to back, they move very well. I wish I wasn't doing this freehand, because he can actually, because of the way the transformation works, get him with one leg up like that, and he will... I had him posed like this on the bathroom counter in there earlier, but he will just stand there with one leg up very nicely. Of course, it is a little bit easier on the hand because I can correct for little small things, but like I said, there's enough adjustment in the ankle that he does balance very well. You can get him very, very ranged out with the poses in his legs and still have him standing flat-footed. And let's see if I can get... Now, the one area where the posability does kind of suffer is you can't really do too much out to the side, and there's no I'll be dadgum, I'm going to make myself into a liar. I was going to say there's no articulation right here to be able to come out to the side, but there is because of the transformation. Once again, it's one of those joints that makes it look like whatever you're doing is breaking, but if you don't go too far out, the joints aren't exposed, and it still looks very good. One last thing that I really didn't notice until I played the game is there's a very large Decepticon logo molded into his back. The chest piece, it's hard to see on this video, but it's actually molded out of clear purple plastic. Oh no, just part of it is, and it's actually two pieces. But really, I think I've already mentioned that I really like the Generations figures, and this, well, there really aren't any bad ones. The only one I don't have is the Bumblebee, and after playing some of the game, I may break down and just get Bumblebee, but this is a very satisfying figure for $10. This has been a Biker Trash review. I hope that y'all have a wonderful day. Oh, that's weird. He's got a clear plastic like he'd have light piping in his eyes, but his eyes are painted red, so there's no light piping. But anyway, this guy should still be available in stores, I think. Um, if not, I'm sorry I let y'all down and didn't do this review soon enough. Y'all have a good day, and take care.